Oh, I can't look.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the first edition of our YouTube channel, Third and Goal. I am Hank Davidson,
I'm Henry Davidson.
and we've got 4 picks against the spread that we're going to be coming at you guys from here on out to the end of the year. We're going to be competing against each other to see who does best. You guys can compete along with us. That'd be great, too.
Let's kick things off.
So my first game, I've got Atlanta picked over the Bengals. They're a 4-point dog. I still think that they can cover the way that Matt Ryan's been playing right now. He has been absolutely on fire.
And Dante Freeman is out, but that's not going to be an issue with them. They got Trevor Coleman.
Tevin Coleman's definitely going to be a factor. I think Julio's going to come on strong. I think that Calvin Ridley's been playing very well, but he's going to do what he does. He's going to catch the ball and be another red zone threat.
And Atlanta's defense, they're shaking up. They're not playing the best. I've seen them do better, but I don't think this is going to be an issue this game.
Good point. Dalton's a good quarterback, and I hope the best for Joe Mixon to come back soon. He's a good kid. Henry, what do you got?
I got Detroit on the 3-point spread. They're going to win by a field goal against Dallas.
Dallas's defense has been terrible. They did come up big when they got sacks that one game, but I don't think they're going to. I think Detroit's going to cover that. Detroit's got to get some wins under their belt. They've been real shaky. Looked real good against New England, though. I'll give you that.
Yes, with them beating New England, they got their boost of confidence up. They're going to go into this game strong, hoping they're going to win. And LeGarrette Blount, I've been hearing he's been training real hard.
Kerryon Johnson, though, that's their guy. He's going to be the guy of the future, and the kid's been looking real well. I'm going to move us into my next pick, who I think is a 4-point dog. Vegas got them a 4-point dog. I'm picking Philly. They're going to beat Titans. They're just too banged up right now. I know Mariota's trying to show some toughness, but the kid's just been, he's hurt, and he's just not as good as that. He's lived up to his draft hype.
And being Philadelphia, Carson Wentz coming back. He's looking good in practice.
He's got some rust. He's got to knock some rust off, though. We got to get Carson Wentz slinging the ball downfield. Playing checkdowns, just not his type of ball.
And the new tight end Dallas Gabbert, he's doing good. He's seeing.
I like him.
He's seeing targets in the red zone. And Carson Wentz, seeing last year and a couple years of playing, he loves to throw to his tight ends in the red zone.
Carson Wentz is definitely a red zone quarterback. I agree with you there. Henry, what's up next for us?
New England. I think they're gonna beat Miami by a touchdown.
So Miami is 3-0 right now, leader of that division. Who saw that coming?
No one did. But I think Tom Brady is not happy with the way his team is playing. Bill Belichick, he's getting out there. He's used to being on top every single year. So I think they're going to come out and play strong and hard.
Tom's not used to losing. Neither is Belichick. I agree with you there. Honestly, I look for White to catch a lot of balls. I don't think he's going to do a whole lot in the running game. Sony's been hyped. He's their guy. He wants more touches, but I still think the sleeper in that's actually going to be James White.
And so Josh Gordon, he's still hurt. I haven't heard much about him. He's trying to come back. No guarantees. And just Tom Brady doesn't have much targets on the passing offense till Julian Edelman and Josh Gordon come back.
Gronk's got the ankle issue, but I expect a heavy dose of Gronk, which is actually going to lead us to the next game, which I think is going to be a shootout in the Big Apple. I'm going with New Orleans, only a 3.5 dog. I don't think the Giants have what it takes to keep up with that high-powered offense. I know that they can score points, and New Orleans, their defense is not great. They do need to step it up a little. They were expected to do a lot better than they did at the start of the season here.
Well, another thing is New Orleans Saints, they have a decent defense, but here if we think Giants, Eli Manning don't have much time to throw the ball as he's throwing it.
You got to count 5 Mississippis before you rush Eli.
But yeah, see, they keep forcing it to Saquon Barkley. They have other targets. They're forgetting about Odell.
Odell's been getting targets. He had 9 last game.
But in the last couple seasons, we've seen more. We've seen this team perform way better than they have.
That's their playmaker. They need to get the ball to the playmaker. I still think with all the weapons on New Orleans, they cover the 3.5.
And then my game, as I say, Chargers are going to beat San Francisco by 10.5.
10.5. That's huge.
But
Lots of points going to the Niners.
But they don't have Jimmy Garoppolo.
Garoppolo is out.
And
Chargers, I want to see Melvin Gordon get 3 touchdowns.
Melvin Gordon, I think, is going to have a big game. They just lost one of their safeties to a team. I haven't looked much. I just know they've lost one of their safeties.
Can't be losing guys on defense. I think the Chargers got a nice passing game going. Williams has been an absolute beast. No one thought that he'd be keeping up with Keenan Allen, but here we are. I'm just not a fan of the Niners this week. I really ain't. 10.5 is a lot of points to cover.
10.5. And Chargers, they have Keenan Allen. He's doing good, but he's their playmaker. Melvin Gordon, Keenan Allen.
I agree.
If they can get to Keenan Allen, and Keenan Allen sees a lot of red zone targets.
The Chargers, Phillip Rivers is one of the best red zone quarterbacks you're going to find in the league. Which goes talking quarterbacks, I'm going into Sunday night. Pittsburgh at home, primetime, covers 3 against the division rival Ravens. Ben's going to be on fire this game. Pittsburgh's getting their groove back. Antonio's still getting the ball. I know we had that little issue going on last week, but I think they covered that, and they're going to get moving. Let's get Le'Veon signed somewhere, huh?
Yeah, Le'Veon, he's a good player. I don't know why Steelers would give up Le'Veon Bell.
He's not happy there. They're moved on. They've got Connor. He's a great running back. We're going to end up going to... I just want to see Schuster, Brown, everybody. Just get the whole offense involved and just take it to that division rival. What's your last game?
Jacksonville.
The Jags.
See, I think they're going to beat the Jets by 7.5.
Jets defense. Sleeper defense. They're underrated. Bortles can be shaky if he gets pressured.
They are. And then they don't know if they're getting Leonard Fournette. That's still questionable.
Fournette is going to be playing.
Fournette's going to be playing. Keon Cole, he's making these big catches, these big plays. That's their number one.
A stud.
That's their number one receiver right now. Jacksonville's got a good defense.
Jacksonville's defense is superior.
I think it's going to be a close one throughout the game, but I still think Jags are going to win by 7.5.
Cover that spread. Now we're going to move into a quick session of I Told You So. We're going to make this quick because we don't want this video running too awfully long. We're going to pick a couple players or see who we think is going to just have an absolute fantasy day. My number 1 I'm picking, Bears running back, Jordan Howard, goes for 2 touchdowns. Does some end zone dancing, 90-plus rushing yards, 4 receptions for at least 30 yards. Jordan Howard, huge day against that Bucs defense.
So my first I Told You So is George Kittle.
He's up and down.
He's up and down, but without having Jimmy Garoppolo, who is Jimmy Garoppolo's number 1 target in this offense, is C.J. Beathard is their new quarterback as of Jimmy Garoppolo is hurt. He needs a safety blanket. He's first time starting.
That is true.
He needs a safety blanket. I can't tell you how much yards and receptions he's gonna get, but I see
Big
him
day
getting
from
them.
Kittle.
I see him gonna get some touches, and I think 49ers are gonna be rough this game.
Going back to that shootout I was saying in the Big Apple of my second player, I told you so. Odell Beckham Jr. 9 catches again for 2 weeks in a row for him. He's going to go for 107 yards and a touchdown. Big fantasy day in your PPR league. If you got Odell Beckham, expect some points out of that kid.
So mine, I Told You So, is Matt Ryan. No, not Matt Ryan, sorry. Ryan Tannehill.
Tannehill against the Patriots.
See, Tom Brady is not a losing quarterback. He does not like to lose. So I think with the big divisional rival, I think Tannehill and the Miami are going to be playing from behind. So
they're going to be playing from behind.
They're going to be throwing the ball a lot.
Henry.
I think he's going to throw for 25 and get 18, 256 yards and 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, any picks?
Maybe. Just
He'll throw a pick. The Patriots will get a pick. Good pick, though. Ryan Tannehill has been an underrated quarterback. He's led his team to first place in the East. Now, we're bringing you one last thing for this episode. This is going to be whereof I would stay away from Andrew Luck versus Houston. I know everybody's still kind of hyped up on Andrew Luck, and He's been through a lot, hasn't played a lot of football. He's got a lot of rust to knock off. I don't see him going for over 200 yards. He's going to throw a couple of picks, maybe a touchdown. He's going to get sacked at least 4 times or more.
On Beware, I have 2 players. It's the Jets running backs, Isaiah Crowell and Bilal Powell. See, they are off and on. They play the hot hand, but with the Jags having a good run defense, I don't think they're both going to get nowhere. It's going to be a
Good call.
passing game for the Jets and the Jets quarterback.
I could not agree with you more. I don't think they're going to find any room against that stout defense. I honestly think this is going to be a low-scoring game between them two. There's not going to be very many yards. Honestly, I'd say your biggest fantasy star in that game, honestly, is look for Keelan Cole.
He's going to have a great game.
So, hey, hope you guys like that. This was our first ever episode. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. We'll read as much as we can. Henry, anything else?
No, I think we're good. We'll just have a good week out there. Good luck in all your fantasy teams.
Good luck, everybody. Stay tuned. We are going to be posting more videos about picks, spreads, fantasy, bust, sleepers. Keep us in mind. 3rd and goal. We're out.